1. Ah, we're already recording. All right. What's your comic book stuff?
So San Diego Comic Con
Oh,
come and
God.
gone, and one of the first things is mentioned is Jim Lee from DC is asked about the Snyderverse. You know, Zack Snyder DC Comics movies.
Yeah.
There are no plans to continue that on. So everybody's like, oh, great, all right. So they bring out their lackluster showing of nothing but Black Adam and Shazam. Whoopee, who cares about Shazam? That movie barely made any money as it was. So The Rock comes out as Black Adam, right? And somebody says something about him fighting Superman. He's like, well, it depends who's playing him. And he gets booed because everybody wants Henry Cavill to stay Superman. And there was a rumor that someone started Henry Cavill was going to be there and announced that he's back as Superman. It didn't happen, so people were pissed as it was. That's not on them. That's on the internet rumors.
Yeah.
So what? Almost a week after San Diego, Jason Momoa posts a picture of him and Ben Affleck on the set of Aquaman 2.
I saw that.
And someone tweeted out to Warner Brothers, "Hey, how's it feel to know that one behind-the-scenes photo upstaged your entire San Diego Comic Con panel?"
That's awesome.
And I said, "How? This is foolish pride at this point.
Is it, though?
It is. One picture of Ben Affleck with Jason Momoa goes nuts, and people boo you because Henry Cavill is not Superman right now. But yet
But,
we're not gonna continue the Snyderverse.
but now I'm going to go tinfoil here.
All right, go
And
ahead.
it, wasn't it Snyder who. Didn't Snyder do the Turtles?
Turtles. Michael Bay did the turtle.
Oh, I'm screwing it up with Bay. You're right. Bay did it. Damn it. I was thinking, didn't Snyder do a troll on someone, though? So you remember how
Oh,
Bay did the whole
Snyder's
thing
a,
where.
Snyder's a very good troll.
Because, like, Bay did that thing where he said, oh, yeah, turtles are going to come from space. And he just pissed everyone
And he
off.
had no intention of ever doing that. Yeah,
Exactly. Didn't Snyder do something like that, too, that I'm confusing it with Bay?
I don't
I
know,
thought he
but
did something that pissed
Snyder's
people off and
Snyder's
it didn't happen.
well, of course, him existing pisses people off. I don't understand why. Okay, guess what? You didn't like Batman vs Superman. You didn't like Justice League. Who gives a shit? You don't have to go see the rest. Who cares?
And you know, funny is, I loved Batman versus
Oh,
Superman.
I did too. And
I
Justice
think
League
we
and
might
Man
be
of
the only two
Steel.
people.
No,
Yeah.
there's a fan base. Oh, so some report came out that the Restore the Snyderverse Snyder Cut movement had 13% of its accounts were bots. Yeah, no shit. Welcome to the internet.
Yeah, but even with 13%, it probably did
13%.
fantastic.
30%. So the other 87 don't mean shit.
Yeah. Yeah,
Hell,
and
hell, over half the president of the United States' Twitter followers are fake. So what the hell?
yeah, that's true.
13% is a win if that's all it is.
Half the people I get in an argument with on Twitter are probably bots.
But see, I just don't understand. WB is only doing this now out of pride.
Are they, or do you think they might be trolling? Because
No,
to
they're too
have,
stupid to troll. They have no idea what they're doing.
but to have Batflick back, don't you think it'd have to be Cavill?
No, because they have no
And
idea what they're doing.
he's more than willing to do it. He said it many times.
He said it himself. He's like, I'm still Superman.
Yeah, so I mean, let's just say I wouldn't be surprised if he is still Superman.
So put him in something.
They should. At this point, I don't think they should be screwing with the. Of course, I said that about Bay and the Turtles too. I'm like, you gotta be kidding me! Please don't be screwing with us.
So I don't know what this means for the Flash movie.
Well, we've conversation that you're like just throw it out there. I was like deep fake it, but I don't
Now I
know
don't think
what
it's. I don't think it should even come out at all.
you don't think they'll even release it.
No.
I mean, we don't
Obviously,
need it.
obviously, obviously, you're embarrassed by it, or you don't want it because where was the trailer at San Diego? It's a done movie, and
Yeah,
it's supposedly coming out in March. You'd be like, okay, you would have come out and gotten in front of it right at there and be like, all right, we're gonna show you a trailer for the Flash. Now look, we know, but the movie's done. We have to put it out, so here's the trailer.
well, in the post-apocalyptic, you could always go down that route, and the Flash can just get killed by Superman instantly. Done with that. You don't have to film them anymore.
You just recast them in that point. If you're gonna do the Snyderverse movies, you would just recast them.
Well, the only reason I say you could kill him too is because at the end of the Snyder version,
But I'm
there
sure you
is
still
this.
need him to get back.
Well, I think that's actually in the well, that's true. You can't leave it dystopian. I mean, you could. I mean, at this point, I'd be fine with that.
I
It's
just
just why did they have to pick Ezra Miller? Why? I mean, was there no signs that he was a crazy fuck?
I don't know, but I don't care about that. Flash was not, you can replace him and I don't give a shit, but you can't replace the Superman, Batman, Wonder Woman in that group or Aquaman even.
I know. I get attached to people like
You can replace Mira, you can replace Flash. They're not that big a deal.
I. It's like War Machine though. When Cheeto came in, it wasn't that I had a problem with him, but it took me a movie to get used to him.
Well, whatever. I mean, there would be so much going on in the second Justice League that you'd be like, okay, that's Grant Gustin. Halfway into the movie, you wouldn't even notice it anymore.
Actually, I wish they would have used Grant Austin to begin with. He was the only good part about the Flash. That's not 100% true, but
But you can't leave us hanging with that. The way they teased that at the end of this Justice League with that dystopian thing, I'm like, come on, you have to finish this. This is so amazing.
oh, it was looking good. Well, even in where's the one where Flash said, "Oh, I'm too soon," or in the Fever Dream
That's
that
Batman vs Superman.
yeah, that was awesome even. And then there's little Easter egg things too, like in the Superman ship where he gets his black suit from.
And one of the crypts is open.
Yeah, one's open, yeah, and another one's broke with a skeleton in it or something like that. So there's
Yeah,
a couple things are going on there. It which obviously, well, I shouldn't say obviously. I'm assuming a Supergirl. Um,
that would be smart, wouldn't it? But no, from what I'm understanding about the Flash movie is she erases Cavill Superman.
Supergirl does?
Yes.
Oh, because they want to
S-
gender swap.
Supposedly in the Flash movie, Flash goes to a world where Zod found he killed Kal-El as a baby, and Supergirl got to Earth and took over his role. And then they're going to reshoot Man of Steel's ending where she is fighting Zod.
Ah, stupid.
Yeah, so I was already wasn't going to see it, and that just if that's true, that cements it.
You know, I'll admit Helen Slater's Supergirl wasn't the best, but back when I was a kid, you took
Yeah,
whatever you got and you loved it.
yeah, exactly.
And I never like when Christopher Reeve stuff was coming out, that was fantastic. I was excited. Then when Helen Slater's came out, I didn't go, "Oh, I wish this was Christopher Reeves." I was like, "Oh my god, I'm getting a Supergirl movie."
But you
I,
can't have that anymore. You
there
can't
was,
have super. You can't have Supergirl just exist in this universe.
I mean, Wonder
Just
Woman.
she has to replace
Well, even
Superman for no
Wonder Woman
goddamn
was.
reason.
You know how excited I was when Wonder Woman was on TV, Linda Carter's when I was a kid? I'm
Yeah.
like, this is awesome. I at no point did I ever go, I wish that was a dude. I just don't understand why
Wonder
we have to swap everything.
because you need them. You need them points. You need them Twitter points.
It's so stupid. Gal
You can't just
Gadot's
have.
freaking awesome
You can't just
already.
have Supergirl show up. Like, okay, so she was. You maybe make her a little bit older than Kal-El because she was out like scouting for Krypton, and she didn't get back in time, and it blew up. So she went out looking for him.
I think
She went
she's
out.
supposed to be younger, actually. Like
Yeah, she
she's
looks like
older on
looks like she's
Krypton.
18.
Oh, that's right, because they already have her.
Yeah,
Are you sure that's not the Tyler, whatever his name is, Hutchin or Tyler?
Hoshin? No, that's not the Lois and Clark show.
That's not that Supergirl, because that would make more
No,
sense. Tyler's not
This
white.
Supergirl is supposedly in the Flash movie,
Isn't she Hispanic or something?
something like that.
It. I mean, okay.
But I mean, if she's a cousin of Kal-El, whatever, you don't have to be.
I
Well,
yeah,
that's not the.
you're right. You're right. Yeah, yeah.
She's not a sister. The problem is
I'm sure Krypton has
she's
Mexican people.
obviously. I think they have
Yeah,
blacks on there, so why not?
that's true.
She
I'd just be a dick at that point.
yeah. Who cares? That's not
Yeah.
the problem. The problem is she'll be erasing and replacing Henry Cavill. That's bullshit.
Well, that's why I'm
Why?
being a dick. The whole
Why?
story's stupid. Yeah, that's
And oh, everybody bitch Ben Affleck so old as Batman, but yes, Michael Keaton's back. He's even older.
yeah, no shit. He is. He's grandpa. It well, and Affleck, they already pointed that out. He says to Alfred when they walk into the abandoned Wayne Manor, going, I'm older than my parents were when they died.
Yeah,
It was part of the story.
it played into why Batman was the way he was because he had been at this forever.
And even though Ben goes a little crazy on steroids when he's on them, he still fits the role.
Yeah,
He's actually one of my favorite Batmans.
he
It's
is.
it's so hard. It's so hard to rank the Batmans though, because
Well,
Keaton was the best Burton Batman, and
yeah, they
you
all
know,
exist in their director's vision. Like they
Yeah,
can't. The only one that I could see kind of transferring over would be Bale, because Snyder had such a Nolan influence in there. But even still, his Batman's not a bruiser like Ben Affleck's is.
I would have actually been fine if I know they're not doing this, but I would have been fine if they brought Keaton in and he was supposed to be Thomas.
Oh, like that kind of thing, with a
Yeah,
wink.
like the Flashpoint thing.
Yeah, I
I just don't understand why they have to.
because
I'm
nostalgia sells.
well, yeah, you're right about that. Because I guess in the TV series, Miller was on with uh, Gustin Austin, whatever.
Yeah, they like crossed over because of Flash multiverses or some shit.
Yeah, it's which I know they try to explain it. I still don't understand it. It's
If I mean, if you let Snyder do it, maybe he could even kill Ezra Miller's Flash, and then they're like, "What the hell are we gonna do now?" And then Grant Gustin's comes in.
I like that Grant guy. He's pretty good. It
That's fine. I mean, at least it still makes sense within the world, and like, oh, I could buy
yeah.
this. The Flash is always doing this stupid shit with time travel and all that crap, which I don't like. But I mean, it is a way out of it.
Well, and that's actually really the only purpose to Flash. I mean, that's his
Yeah,
job,
that's pretty much
changing
what. Yeah.
time.
So yeah, like you said, if Superman just snaps his neck, drops him, and everybody's like, "Shit, we're stuck here. What the hell are we gonna do now?" And like as the movie goes on, then Grant Gustin's Flash comes in.
Yeah, I mean, I'm trying to think of how that could work, but it could work because in their timeline, something similar could be happening, and it caused him to go multiverse. And it, I hate using that term.
Yeah, but I mean, there's a way. That's an easy way around it. He just gets killed right away by that evil Superman, and then they're all like, "Oh Christ, what the hell are we gonna do now?"
Or they could redemption Superman, and he can be the one who takes it back.
Could be.
I mean, he's time traveled before.
I think at that point it was the way it seemed to be setting up was that Batman was going to die.
Well, that wouldn't surprise me. It would suck. I'd like to see him
Yeah,
not die, but
yeah.
he's one character that because he's not really designed to grow old, I'd like to see grow old.
Well, you saw the flashes where Darkseid kills Aquaman, and then you see Wonder Woman on the pyre.
Yeah, that was
So I
dark
mean,
shit.
that would have been fucking wild to see.
Yeah, that was Snyder's
And then
version was so much better than Whedon's.
it, I felt so duped. Oh no, no, this is still Zach's vision. We just tweaked a little bit. You're lying sacks of shit.
Yeah, Whedon just stole part of Zach's stuff and did
And
it
was a
horribly because,
and was a complete piece of shit to everybody on the set, from what I understand.
well, now that more and more is coming out, it sounds like he's just a piece of shit
Yeah,
guy.
I'm
It
like, you can't show me this stuff, and now Batman's working with Deathstroke and Joker. Come on, you can't leave us here.
when Deathstroke got on Luther's ship, I'm like, oh, I was looking forward to that.
That was apparently supposed to be Ben Affleck's solo movie. Was that story?
I would have been fine with that. I like the Deathstroke character.
Deathstroke and Manganiello looked like he fit the role perfectly,
He did. Yeah.
because then it would have set up him working with Batman against Superman.
Yeah, it was
There were so many great places that was gonna go, but we'll never see it.
that's DC's fault or WB's fault.
Yeah, because they listen to a bunch of whiny assholes. There aren't any jokes. I can't meme this. Yeah, well, we better do that, right?
Yeah, it's well, it'll be interesting to see in 5 years where everything's at. I think Marvel is going to be in the tubes.
Well, DC's
It,
in the. They're not coming out of this.
they're already in the tubes.
Yeah, they can't get out of this.
Yeah.
They
I
got no
think
direction.
whatever
They
they
got no
release will
plan.
make money.
I don't think Shazam will do very well. First one didn't.
It won't do well, but it won't lose money probably.
And then you get the guy. Now this could be trolling. The guy that directed Shazam's like, there's no plans for a Black Adam crossover. You motherfucker, there better be.
What's the point then?
Exactly. These two characters exist with each other. But no, no,
Yeah.
no plans. See, that's what WB is. I mean, if that guy's trolling, fine. But if not, that sounds like something WB would say right now too. There aren't any plans to cross these two over.
Yeah,
What are you doing? Then
when
why is
I
there a
saw
sequel to Shazam at all?
the trailer for Shazam 2 and I saw the trailer for Black Adam, I'm like, why are there two separate trailers? I thought they were going to be one movie. And then
I
I
mean, I
saw two
get,
trailers and I'm like, oh, fuck me.
I get setting up Black Adam before he would fight Shazam, like because Black Adam has a history and all that.
I could see it. I don't think it
But
was
oh, by the
needed.
way, I watched the Black Adam trailer twice. Where are the jokes that we had to have? Remember? Oh, DC was too dark. We got to lighten this up. Zack Snyder's not having any fun. There's not one single joke in Black Adam trailer. So where's the outrage?
There is a joke.
Where?
It's not a good one. It when they're in the van and they lock the doors.
Oh, yes.
Like I said, it
Knee
wasn't good. I
slapper.
see. I know
That
how
is
you missed it.
that is Marvel level knee slapper right there.
I thought Shazam was good. I liked Shazam though because Shazam
I
was
did too.
dark, but it was a little campy, just enough.
I like Shazam, but it didn't make any money.
No, no, it's well. I'm not surprised. I don't. I mean, does Shazam really have a pull? It
I mean, he's one of those niche like he would work well with the Justice League, but on his
yeah.
own, it's kind of like I don't know, whatever.
I always liked him because as a kid, once again, starved for superhero stuff. When the Latino guy did Shazam, I was pumped, and I only got to see a few episodes because I never understood scheduling and stuff when I was like 4 years
Yeah.
old. And so whenever it was on, I was just like, "Oh my god, this is the greatest freaking crap in the world!" It, but I was also the guy who got excited every time I saw the Lone Ranger come on or any of that crap. That's you know what? It's probably why I have such a problem with CGI because
Oh,
it
because you grew
just
up with the cheap shit.
yeah, I grew up with the cheap shit, and it brings me back whenever I watch that stuff. And
But
in my head starts working, and I'm like, how did they do that? Like, I want to know how they did that.
so that brings me back to this. So you got Snyderverse is done. We're not doing any more with that. But now Ben Affleck's in Aquaman. Amanda Waller is in Black Adam. So are you done with this or aren't you?
No, they're not done. We're gonna have a Peacekeeper Part Two. That's gonna have Amanda Waller in it too.
But this stuff
Uh,
all traces from the Snyderverse.
well, but that's fine, right?
But then they tell you, no, we're done with that.
That's why I'm wondering, are they trolling though?
I just don't think they have any idea what the hell they're doing or what they want.
Well, that's really what it probably is. They got people communicating that don't know what the hell's going on.
Because what was
Uh,
it this year? If Aquaman hadn't been delayed this year, or Flash, one of them, there'd be 4 different Batman iterations on screen this year.
oh yeah,
I mean,
so you have
come the fuck on. You
you
would have
got
Ben Affleck, you would have
Twilight.
Michael Keaton, you would
Yep,
have Robert Pattinson, and
yep.
then Keanu Reeves voiced him in that Super Pets movie. So you would have had 4 different
Would you put
Batmans.
Halloween in there with Jason Ackles?
Long Halloween, that didn't get theatrical. Fuck it, put it in there. So there's
Oh, I'm
five
just.
different.
Oh, you were going theatrical. I was just thinking
Well, fuck it, put it in there.
Keanu Reeves.
That's what I said. Keanu Reeves in Super Pets. That was the fourth
Oh,
one.
Oh, I missed that one.
Yeah. So there'd be 5 if we count Long Halloween, and we're gonna count it because it makes my point.
Yeah,
Five
that's why.
fucking 5 different Batman on screen. Give me a break.
And you know, Conroy probably did something somewhere.
Oh, I'm sure somewhere. Yeah.
Well,
So it's like
Batgirl
the
didn't.
movie.
Isn't Conroy Bruce Campbell? Bruce Campbell.
He's playing Bruce
Bruce
Campbell.
Wayne in. Yeah, he's Bruce Wayne in the Batgirl series. I think.
Oh, is he? I don't know. I didn't watch Batgirl.
I watched the first episode to try to give it a chance, and then I don't know.
Whatever. Fine. Fuck it. But my God, that's somebody that doesn't have any fucking clue what they're doing with their shit.
Yeah, that is bad. I'm trying to think if there's any.
Why did Pattinson's movie need to exist?
You know what? It didn't, but I did enjoy it. It
That's
was
fine.
fun.
It's just, what's the point of it?
Well, the whole time, that's what I was thinking. I'm like, why is this coming out? What is this going to tie into? Is it not going to tie into? Are they doing a Joker thing where it's by itself? By itself? I didn't understand it. It didn't make sense.
If you want to be done with Affleck, be done with it. But instead, now you keep putting him in all these cameos and stuff, so you're not done with it.
But do you think they're trying to be done with it, or do you think they were just trying to do a Joker milk thing? I think they were trying to do a Joker milk thing.
I don't think they have any idea what's going on. They just, oh sure, why not?
So I figured out the headset thing. I rotate between them and then I
Oh,
charge them. I'm getting smarter. It plus my ears just do not like those things in there for too long.
I hate
Uh,
earbuds.
yeah, it's just the simplest thing for me because it's not loud. Then it I forgot what I was saying. Oh, the Batman thing. I'm trying to think of another Batman. There's another freaking hiding out there somewhere. But
Oh, the Batman and Harley Quinn show, Diedrich Bader.
there we go. Yeah, that's two hands of counting right there, unless you've been inbreeding.
I mean, some of those are a stretch, I get, but there's that
Yeah,
many
but
that
but your point still fits it. I mean, it's still there. God, how did Val Kilmer do a voice?
in Top Gun.
No, I thought you said Val Kilmer for one of the Batmans. I wonder if you accidentally said Val Kilmer instead of Keanu Reeves in the beginning, because I don't remember you seeing Keanu Reeves in the beginning.
Maybe I did, but it was supposed to be Keanu Reeves did the voice of Batman in that Super Pets movie.
Yeah, God, I know that movie's for kids, so I shouldn't even be judging it, but man, it might be because I'm a little sick of The Rock.
It it looks like something that should have been put direct to video.
Yeah, that looks like something that should be on it should just be on HBO Max right now.
Yeah, I mean that looks like something that was built for that kind of thing.
Because I mean HBO Max, that's real for me, that's really all it is my DC streaming channel.
Well, that movie cost $90 million because of The Rock and Kevin Hart.
Are you that thing shouldn't have cost more than about 750
Yeah,
thousand.
it was the voice cast: Keanu Reeves, The Rock, Kevin Hart.
At,
90 million for that thing.
at least the Keanu Reeves, he probably donated half the money.
And from what I understand, he's in there for like 10 seconds, so it doesn't even matter really.
Yeah. Not that I'm saying he should have to donate the money. I'm
No,
just
well,
saying
that's what he wants to do.
you could have got anybody to do those voices. And I mean not
And, and
anyone, but
and cut your budget in half and then dumped it.
and then rake in the money. And if it
Yeah,
does well, make another one. Kids movies always do well if it's done right. The problem is there's no more creativity in writing. So now they're trying to make it up on flashy CGI, voice actors. They don't even go for endings anymore because they're just already planning out the
well,
sequel.
there's good writing out there, but you're not gonna go see
Not
it
much.
because it's not a Marvel movie. So
See, this is off the comic book. Ah, crap, we've been off the comic book thing for a while. But like in the last one we talked about with Netflix and stuff, maybe that would be a good one where Netflix goes like the A24 studios. Like the Pluto had a thing about that the other day. They just did a whole
A24,
new.
yeah, you know what? I like some of their stuff, but my God, some of that shit is just
Well,
overpraised to hell and back.
oh, sure, but I'm just using them as an example how they
I mean,
went
yeah,
and
they
got
do.
their
They
stuff
put
for a
out
day.
they put out original, so I'll
Yeah,
give them credit for that.
you got to try. I'll never fault for trying. What I don't like is when they don't try and they just do lazy writing.
Yeah,
It, I don't know how to end this. Have them go back in time. All right. In all fairness, Evil Dead 2 Rock doing that. That's not what I was thinking when I said it. Um,
they did it once.
yeah. Then they went into the future. It, which actually, they kind of went in the future twice. But yeah, it's a different story. But now think of that might be a good one for something like to try to help save Netflix. They should go out and get all those original things. Yeah, some are going to be shit, but if you get original ones, you're probably going to pay so much less for those titles. And it's kind of like Blood Diner. We would have never probably gone to the theater to see that thing. But what have we seen it like 3 or 4 times now? And it's just
Yeah,
freaking hilarious. Especially when he deep fries the guy's head and he pulls it out and it's a perfect breaded ball.
donut. Yeah,
Yeah, that's awesome.
then it smashes on the ground, it's all bloody and
Yeah. And there's a necklace that none of us know what the hell it's supposed to be.
well, we forgot to write that in. It's fine.
Well, it time shifts. At one point, the person who originally had it has it back for no reason. It's
Well,
the most ridiculous crap.
in a movie that two students filmed over a weekend, it's that kind of thing is allowable. In a big budget $300 million thing, it's harder to swallow.
Well, there's a lot of Cabin in the Woods, not Cabin in the Woods, Walking in the Woods, or whatever it is, Evil Dead One type movies out there that they're not bad. And with today's Unreal Engine 5 and stuff, people are making things that are just they look movie quality. There's a lot of garbage out there, don't get me wrong. But there's a lot of good stuff. Some of those links I'm sending, I haven't watched it in a while, but some of those links I was sending you to Star Wars stuff, far better than anything Disney's been doing.
Well, yeah, because there's passion behind it.
Exactly. And I think that's when you go with some of those independent studios, you're getting them while they're still passionate. I think that might be why Kevin Smith still does good Clerks movies. It's not his first thing, but Clerks is one of his first things. I think he has passion, he has a love for that thing. Or some of the other stuff, I think he just churns and burns.
Probably.
Because let's face it,
Well,
he had some bad crap before he got stoned too.
what's Marvel doing? They're turning and burning their
Oh,
shit.
that's lazy churning and burning. The only reason I like Doctor Strange so much is because of Sam Raimi.
Raimi.
I love the just the aspects of how everything was done. The storyline itself is crap. Um, for me, it shows how a director can make a movie for me though, because
Yeah,
I
some
tolerated
can.
a lot of crap for some good technical styling.
But
Yeah.
when you're scheduling movies 3 years out, because and then you put well, the guy that's directing one of the Avengers movies, he directed Shang-Chi. Is that enough of a resume to toss you onto an Avengers movie?
Yeah, I didn't hate Shang-Chi. I kind of liked it. It was once again fun movie.
But Shang-Chi is a smaller, like mystical street level guy, right?
Shang-Chi. No, he was raised and trained by
But he's like
assassins.
magic or whatever.
No, he's skilled on his own, but when he gets the rings, he then becomes like he's pretty much invulnerable. So that part does. But for most of the movie,
He's
almost
like a
all the movie,
daredevil,
he's yeah, he's
like a
Daredevil with
fighter,
eyesight.
like a
Yeah,
street level fighter. Yeah,
yeah. I know you're not crazy about her, but I find Aquafina actually kind of funny. So for me, it was a fun movie.
that's fine. But that gets you an Avengers movie. I mean, those are pretty big.
Oh no, I don't agree with that. I mean, Shang-Chi was a phenomenal resume filler. Even if it was just a fun movie, still a great resume filler.
Yeah,
But that is not a job getter. At least not to that level. But actually, you know what? I take that back. What Marvel movie is he doing? Some piece of crap coming out?
he's
They'll
doing one of the
reset.
event.
Yeah, yeah, but they're all gonna suck.
Well, you don't have any Avengers left.
Well, yeah, he's doing Avengers Part Two. It
He's doing what is that? The Krang? If it was Krang, I'd go see it. Kang Principle or some shit, whatever it
I
is.
think that is the one he's doing. Yeah, that's gonna
Yeah,
suck.
Kang, who's from what I understand, has been glimpsed once in a Loki episode, has never
Yeah,
been mentioned or anything since.
it's yeah, I watched Loki and it's absolutely the worst part of the whole show. I actually liked Loki. I hated the King part.
You know what that's going to be, right? He's been behind this whole thing from the beginning.
Oh, they already were pointing to that. Yeah, he's behind everything, every iteration of King. Right there, I was pissed. He's like, "Well, if you kill me, I'll just come back again." I'm like, "Oh my god, let's just." It's bad. It's bad. I liked
So,
Loki. That was the worst part.
so from right from Iron Man, this guy's been behind this. Everything happened because he wanted it to. Stuff that shit up your ass.
Oh, there's people already going, "Oh, you know what? I think they planned for it already." Because if you look at this, you can say, "No,
No
they
way in
didn't.
hell.
Nope,
Stop it. No
they did
chance
not."
in God's earth.
That's one of my things I hate the most too. I'm really getting sick of new rock stars. Eric Voss was watching what trailer was he watching? He was Black Panther 2 and he was almost in tears. I'm like, dude, you are staging this crap. I get you're excited. I don't think you're a bad person, but my God, if you're really getting that excited over Black Panther 2, you've lost your shit. It
There's no chance in hell they were putting Iron Man out. You know who's going to be behind this? Kang in 5 to 7 to 10 years.
well,
You'd
and
no way in hell.
that's what the Eric Voss kind of guy does. He finds all these little Easter eggs, and it can be interesting. But when they're starting to find things that, all right, I get it, the license plate was an issue of when that guy first existed, but it has nothing to do with Kang being pre. They no, I don't think anyone at the time that even Thor, the first one came out, knew where any of this was going to be.
No. I mean, I think they had like, we're thinking of teasing Thanos. Okay.
Sure,
But,
sure, he was
but,
probably on a dartboard somewhere as a
but then
choice.
it's going to be Thanos was a puppet of Kang and Doctor Doom. Ha 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 ha. We won't find out about that till 2024.
I'll never find out. I will not be watching that. 2024, crap. They're already talking about stuff even further out than that.
They're lunatics.
I mean,
It's just, I mean,
ah,
it's just not fun. It's just not
no,
fun.
it's not. I'm telling you, internet's wrecking everything.
Well, it's not the internet's fault that they're putting 15 shows out and 6 movies a year.
No, but it's the internet that has all these people piping up that don't pay bills that want to watch all this crap.
Let them. I mean, that's why these things make 144 million and then they end up with 300 million because everybody saw it that first week and then it was over with. Because the
I'd
general
be,
public's like, I'm just sick of it.
I'd really be curious to how some of these would do if they didn't cater to China so much. I know the
Did it?
math's out there. I
Um,
just don't watch it.
um, Love and Thunder didn't play there.
That's right. It didn't. Actually, I think that's one of the reasons I liked it more was the fact that they didn't change it to play there.
What could they have changed? They could have made it interesting, I guess.
Well, there was something about it. They didn't want it, I thought.
I have no idea what could have been objectionable
No,
on
no,
that
no.
thing.
I'm thinking something else. It was Lightyear. Lightyear bombed, I know.
Yeah,
I actually didn't
Lightyear,
hate Lightyear.
Lightyear was going to tank no matter where it played.
It got so much bad press right off the bat. The funny thing is, it caught all this shit for a scene that lasted like a split second. I'm not
I think,
joking.
I know, that didn't have the impact that everybody says it did.
No, it didn't. It was just, if no one would have said anything, I'm not even sure if I would have noticed it.
Nobody would notice, and it was piss poorly marketed, and by the way, nobody knew what the hell it was even supposed to be.
I did not know it was a, spoilers, I didn't even know it was a time traveling movie.
Because the trailers are so dull and uninteresting, you don't give a shit.
Oh, it's horrible. It was, but actually, as the movie, it was all right. It was pretty good. It, it was a kids movie. You know, it had some adult humor in it that was supposed to go over the kid's head, which I always enjoy that. It
There's
was,
always some of that.
yeah, I mean,
Keeps the parents from falling asleep.
it was definitely written though to have a sequel, obviously, because they can't ever close anything anymore.
Which is
But
why, well, I'm not going to mention it. I almost spoiled the movie. I'm not going to do it.
which movie?
You'll see it. I don't want to spoil it.
Are they making another Lightyear?
No, no, no. I was about to, because you said they can't close anything anymore. I was going to name a movie that was for sure closed off with no sequels, but that'll spoil it, so I'm not going to say.
Top Gun?
No. Horror movie.
Oh, Halloween.
Well, if you're going to fucking play guessing games, I'll just tell you, Black Phone.
Oh, no, I kind of wish I didn't, but you warned me. I still want to see it though.
It's
So now
very
Black
good.
Phone though, is that even a major studio, or is that just someone who said, you
That's
know what,
Universal.
that's Universal? God damn,
Oh,
they give that a really good 80s indie vibe, and I
you
like
know
that.
why? Jason Blum, the master of the low
Ah,
budget. That son of a bitch. Genius when it comes to this thing. That thing cost 19 million. It made 80 some million.
see, there's another one there. Get the Blumhouse movies on.
Well, those are all Universal. They ain't giving those up.
Yeah, that's true. I was gonna say, but like
They
if you
will
could
hang on to
latch
those
on to
like grim
something
death.
like that. But Blumhouse isn't Universal. I thought it was its own. He just does things through Universal.
Yeah, but you're not getting those from Universal. He does mostly Universals.
Where does Universal stream?
Peacock.
That's right. I keep forgetting about that. Well, that's okay. I have Peacock, but
I mean, Black Phone's on there. You should watch it.
it's. I think they're still charging for it. If I can, I
Oh yeah,
want to.
that's right. It went to on demand, not streaming.
Yeah, which I'm okay with that because
It's.
that
I'm glad I
encourages me to
support
go
it in
see
the
it in the
theaters.
theater.
I mean, it's very well done, but it is. There's no sequel.
I'm good now. Careful what you say. Don't go into detail. I'm just saying things don't always end the way you think they do if they think they can squeeze a blood out of a rock.
I won't say nothing, but
Yeah, don't. Yeah. Damn it! I gotta see that movie.
again, 19 million. Well done movie. It's basically set in like 2 locations. Doesn't matter. It's still a good movie. And it made like, well, what is it? 19 million to 90-ish million. I mean, that's a huge return on investment.
That is awesome.
Netflix would have paid $300 million for that movie.
Yeah, see, that's another like kind of like the Pet movie. Netflix. So Chris Evans looks like J.J. Jonason's prequel movie character,
Yeah,
and then Ryan
Gosling.
Gosling, the other Ryan.
Looks like
He
Ryan
looks
Gosling.
he just looks like Ryan Gosling. He just looks like the same person all the time. Which don't get me wrong, sexy beast. Don't get me wrong, but they paid all this money for that. I don't know. We've had this conversation before. I like how horror, like Kevin Bacon, Friday the 13th. No one knew who he was. He was nobody back then. Find nobodies who can be somebody. Cast them.
Horror is perfect for that.
Yes, it is. But well, action is tougher. I will admit that is tougher. You need someone who's. You're definitely going to benefit in an action movie when you had people have done the choreography for action.
Yeah, But horror is forced to be economical because they never throw much money at those.
Oh God, no! What was Halloween? $100,000?
Yeah, it was completely independent.
Like it
Friday
was
13th, same
really
deal.
cheap.
Friday 13th, same deal. Evil Dead, of course. But even modern horror is like 19 million for that. Nope cost 68, but I mean that's a big budget for a horror movie. Horror is sci-fi.
Yeah, I still haven't seen. I saw the first one. Peele did.
Get Out.
Get Out. I haven't seen Us yet. I heard I saw the better of the two though. But
Us is
I still want to see it before I see Nope.
Nope is really good. Um, Us is good until a point, and then it loses completely. It just comes apart.
Yeah, one of my problems with Peele is I feel like he's just a really racist bastard.
I think he's been misunderstood when he says that shit.
That's what I'm not sure about because I watch Kay and Peele on like the clips
Oh,
on YouTube all the time.
hilarious,
They are
hilarious.
they're freaking hilarious as all hell. But when you start seeing them in separate little comments and things, Peele's a little more normal for comments, and then you got Peele who just he says shit where I'm like, you do know that we're all seeing your movies. What am I reading on this? It's I don't know. I don't know. It bothers me. I don't like
I
politics in my creators shit.
Nope is pretty apolitical. There's nothing in
Well,
there.
it's got Glenn in it. I want to support anything Glenn's in.
Yeah, I wish it was a Disney movie because you would have seen it by now. We could discuss it, but if we ever do see it, we can discuss it.
I would have actually saw it last week, except I had to get ready for crap. It because Chris came up, and then I had a. Well, I don't know if you can tell my behind me that like that's my normal light right there.
Yeah,
I got arcade stuff here. Everything's just torn apart. But the other side of my basement, where the projector is and all that stuff, perfectly clean.
yeah.
I've had a busy time. Well, that's why we're recording tonight instead of because even this week is just getting out of hand for me already. I start school this month.
Sick.
I'm so sick of going to school. But what are we at? 37. I'm gonna stop this one.
Yeah.